Welcome back, artists. Today we are going to get started on our green monster collage. This project is based on the book Go Away Big Green Monster by Ed Emberley, and we're going to be creating our own little monsters. I wanted to point out how different mine looks from the original. We're going to work on colors that are similar, but it's really up to you as far as how you want to create your monster. So today we're going to do the head and the eyes. To begin, you're going to get a 9x12 sheet of paper that is green, and we're going to create a head shape. So the monster that we saw in the book was round with sort of a chin on the bottom, so it looked kind of like an apple. I did mine completely different, and you can make yours however you would like. I would encourage you to draw it out first, and then you'll be able to cut. So I'm just gonna put, I'm gonna do like a kidney bean shape, but it takes up most of the paper. And now that I have my line drawn, I can go ahead and cut. When I cut, remember that we use our scissors with our thumbs up, and we want to keep our elbows close to our body to give us control. When I cut, this is the smaller side, so I'm going to hang on to the bigger side and work my way around. If you have a curve, remember you want to be turning the paper as you close the scissors. So here, my helper hand, which is holding the paper, is helping me stay on my line by turning the paper as my scissors close. Notice how I am holding on to the part I want to keep, the important part, and the part I don't need is falling onto the table. Now that I have my paper cut, I'm going to grab my black construction paper. I want to write my name and class code on the back. And I'm going to flip it over so that I can glue my face down. Now I want to look carefully at my paper and look at what side the pencil lines are on. I see my pencil lines are right here. So my job is to put the glue on the same side as the pencil line. Now this is the push and squeeze type of glue bottle. So this little thing has to be pushed down on the paper, and then you squeeze for the glue to come out. We can't glue from above, and I don't want to glue really close to the edge. I'm leaving some space, and I'm just going to dot, dot, not a lot, all the way around the outside edge. Notice how my dots are not enormous. They're just small little dots of glue. Then once I have this up, once I have the glue all the way around, then I'm going to flip this over. Maybe this time I'm going to have the chin big and the forehead skinny. So I'm going to do it like this. Once I decide where I want my paper to go, I want to hold it and give it sort of a push to make sure that it's going to stick. Maybe count to 10. And then I'm ready to move on to the next part, which is going to be the eyes. Now, if you notice, the eyes have 3 circles. They have yellow, white, and black circles. The yellow ones go on the outside, so they're the biggest, then the white, then the black. You're going to get a strip of yellow paper. Your first job is to fold it in half, and your second job is to cut out a circle. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle if you don't want it to be, but if I keep it folded when I cut, I'm going to get 2. Our goal for this, kindergartners, is to try to cut a circle without drawing the line first. Notice how my helper hand is busy turning the paper as my scissors hand is up, closing it up and down. So now, by cutting once, I have 2 eyes. Then you're going to get a strip of paper. You want to start by folding it in half. And I want to make sure that my white circles are smaller than my yellow circles. So I'm going to cut mine a little bit smaller this time. Once I get all the way around, I'm going to see how my eyes look. Oh, I think I kind of like that, although it's a little bit close on the edges. I think I might put this back together and just make it a little bit smaller. So I'm going to go around one more time, just so I can see a little bit more of the yellow. Ah, yes, I like that a little bit better. All right, and the final step for the eyes is the black strip. Now this one's going to be even smaller than the white, but again, I fold in half, hold it as I cut, and I'm going to do a smaller circle out of the black. Again, check to see if I'm happy with the size. Oh, yep, I like that. All right, so now that I have my parts cut, I want to glue them down. And I can decide if I want to have a goofy face or more of a serious face.